It's about to be action packed, so sit back and enjoy your snacks. Oh, hell
What's going on, realist? It's Trey.
And it's Sasha.
Man, to the real. Well, we keep it real. Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Yeah.
Season 3, episode 5.
Bright red sword.
I'm putting a W in it, huh?
Yeah. Y'all know Demon Slayer been hitting every week.
Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Last time we left off, the love Hashira was on her way to the village. The swordsmen were being attacked by a bunch of koi fish, and Nezuko and Tundra were down for the count. I don't think they showed the boy with the gun at the end. Like, I know he was fighting somebody, but whatever his last thing was, they didn't come back to him at the end.
True.
But this is gonna be interesting because Tanjiro's sword is not done. I think they still need like another day for that, because as he was having the conversation, all this popped off. So I'm thinking he still has another day on his sword. Meanwhile, all this shit is going on. So,
I'm a little under the weather, so bear with me.
I do like the little Miss Boy a little more now, because now they kind of showing that like he's like that because he was injured. Basically, this situation is probably gonna bring all that back, whatever he lost back, on top of his skills. Oh, he finna be next level. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna jump into it. Y'all know if you're watching this on YouTube, that full reactions on Patreon.
あの小屋です。よかった。魚の化け物はいない。あの小屋で作業をしてたんです。中には時藤殿に渡す刀もあります。
Oh, he finna be cutting up with a new sword
佐藤さんの
too.
ところへ向かってください。
Wait,
いや、ダメだ。
え、なんすか？
why he gotta take us to the chief?
で、腹立つ。来てる。
Why, if the sword finished, they gotta take it to the chief? Do he do something extra to him?
Ooh, shit. Let's go.
I finally get to see her fight. If she die, I would ball, y'all. Please.
Oh, shit.
Fucking them up. They probably gonna need her, because one with the 4 people, she might have to cut all they shit off at the same
You
time.
said that shit.
I think you gotta cut off their tongues. When I rewatch the episode, I think it's their tongues that have to cut off.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
おさ。佐藤常駐で警護していた鬼殺隊員が。
Oh, so they did. I was just thinking
I
they
was,
should
yeah, like, why
that
don't they
they should
have
have
最も優れた技術を持つ王さを。
動かない方がいいですよ。
destroy
多
your
分あな
opinion.
たは内臓が傷ついてるから。
カロジ殿。
Let me find out. I need to cosplay her and see.
王様、テッチー様が撃っ
Give
た
me
もの
some
か。
green and pink hair.
噂には聞いていたが。
恋の呼吸。息の
love
方。
breathing?
Yo.
Bitch, it's like one of those little things that the
Now
girls
Shivers are first love. Let me find out. Damn.
love.
私、いたずらに人を傷つけるやつにはキュンとしないの。
Bruh. Her sword is crazy. To slice like that but move like a ribbon.
Yeah.
じい様、聞こえますか？
若くて可愛い娘に抱きしめられてなんだかんだで幸せ。
私も頭から落ちました。
Please, y'all is full of shit.
手を握ってください。
Y'all full of shit. Hold my hand.
今度ね。
I'm tired. Y'all on death's door and I am wilding.
証拠まかと逃げるな。
Oh shit. So she had woke up and was trying to get away.
Come on, come on.
Ooh, look at my girl. Ooh.
Nezuko.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Woo.
Bro.
This shit is crazy.
Their bond fighting is fucking amazing.
吹き飛ばしてしまえ。
Now he carrying her just like
言われなくともそのつもりじゃ。この煙が晴れた時が奴らの最後じゃ。
She finna do something with her demon art. What she finna do?
やめろ。やめるんだ。
Nah, let her do what she doing. Is she trying to stab herself? Or she just...
What are you doing,
Man, when he get that other sword, if she get this,
私は玉子と申すもの。
Yo, what the fuck is that? Oh my god! Oh shit! He know all of them. That's crazy. Oh, that's his uncle.
おっしゃる通り。この作品には5人の刀鍛冶を贅沢にふんだんに使っているのですよ。
Oh, that's dark, bro.
And one of them, his uncle, the little boy uncle.
そうに刀をひねっていただく。
They still alive. That's sick.
どうですか？素晴らしいでしょう。
Bro, that's sick.
するのです。私のツボを、芸術を、審美眼のないサルメが。
Oh, not the
どう
eight.
やってツボが出てくるんだ
You must know a guy named Freezer.
脳まで筋肉でできているような貴様らには。千本針、予算。
Not thousand needle fist. Oh, hell no. He took them needles.
No.
Bruh.
時藤殿。つまらない命を救ってつまらない場所で命を落とす。いてもいなくても変わらないような。
He finna remember.
つまらねえ命なんだからよ。
誰だ思い出せない。戸を開けてた。暑すぎるせいか夜になってもセミが鳴いていてうるさかった。
しかし柱ですからね。一応はこれでも。どんな作品にしようか胸が躍る。
うるさい。つまらないのは君のおしゃべりだろ。
血気術水国鉢。窒息死はおつなものだ。美しい。そして首に刃を当てられてひやりとする感じ。これはとてもいい。
What he finna do?
里を壊滅させれば鬼狩りどもには大打撃。鬼狩りを弱体化させれば産屋敷の首もすぐそこだ。
Oh, so it is that dude.
ネズコ、刀から手を離してくれ、ネズコ。
What you doing?
ネズコの血で刀が燃える。
We probably can kill them with that shit.
刀の色が変わる。
Wait, it's changing color?
温度が上がって黒い刀が赤くなる。焦る血をまとって。これは爆血刀。
は黒曜石のような漆黒なのね。
誰だ。
とっても綺麗ですね。
誰なんだ。そうだった。これは遺伝した記憶だ。お侍様というのはあの耳飾りの剣士のことだろうか。あの剣士の刀は漆黒だったのか。傷を負いボロボロになり、でもその度に誰かが助けてくれる。命をつないでくれる。俺は
Not them leaving Rengoku out the shot. I know you lying.
力を貸してくれるみんなの願い
Cause he dead. This what we
一
doing?
つだけだ。鬼を倒すこと、人の命を守ること。
Get that ass, Tanjiro. Get him.
首を切りかけた剣士の刀。
Oh. That is. Oh.
姿が重なる。
Oh, bitch. Bitch, what is this fantasy?
火の神神楽。
They getting shook cause of your boy Muzan?
の竜。
Not the sun hating. Oh. Cut that man shit clean off. No, don't. Show him what it is. He got all of it.
He got 3 of them.
What a 4th one? They're still fighting that other boy. Shit! My boy Tanjiro, show him what it is.
切ってる。やった。
But they still not gone.
同時か。同時に切れていれば。
No, I don't think it was at the same time. Oh, he stabbed. Oh! Is he a demon? He like Nezuko.
剣やか。なんだ。あの姿。
He's like Nezuko.
まるで。
Oh shit.
まるで。
Oh shit.
Baby, let's unpack this episode though. Let's unpack this shit. So my stupid ass, realizing that the boy might be part demon, I wasn't thinking that there could be more people like Nezuko out there. So the way Buddy, the dude that's the Wind Hashira, that's his brother, the way he was when Nezuko wanted to kill him, that's why he say he ain't got no brother. Cause he turned, but I'm assuming the other dude probably like took him under his wing, like, I'll deal with it fine or whatever. So this is where Nezuko's growth come into play, because now you've met somebody else that's like her, but they deal with they shit in a different way.
Yeah.
Cause she was hypnotized, and then she hibernates and whatever. He's a whole nother beast. Cause he out here doing the shit, you know what I'm saying, regularly.
He's like Blade, basically.
So I'm assuming this is why in the intro we get her muzzle gone, because she's probably gonna learn how to just be normal like him most of the time until she needs to turn that shit on.
Yeah.
But the thing is, with him, if he's part demon, how he out in the sunlight in the day?
He's probably more human than...
Nah, I don't think that's it. I think it's something else.
It's just possible.
Because Nezuko's very human, though. She doesn't hurt people at all.
She doesn't hurt people, but think about it like
it's
this.
a different
but
thing.
like, he's more human. Think about it. She's more demon. Because she's upper rank. Maybe he's more human. Like, he's more like Blade. He's the Daywalker. But he's probably not as strong.
I was thinking maybe it's because she got Muzan's blood in her.
Directly from him? That's what you think?
Yeah, because he already we already was assuming he had like a skin issue and can't go out in the sun and shit like that even then. But most, like, all the demons were like not being able to go in the sun. That kills them, obviously. But it's got to be something else with him that like we missing. But the chanting probably helps.
It's possible, yeah.
So I'm just wondering that's real. I didn't expect it's like I kind of figured he was like he had some extra going on. I wasn't expecting to see that though at the end like that. So that chanting maybe is what brings him back or helps him control it maybe or something like that. I don't know, because like him being by himself and turning into a demon, because we saw how Nezuko was doing the entertainment district when Tanjiro damn near took everything in him to pull her back. So I'm just wondering what's his trigger to pull him back, because he more hot-headed already. So I'm just wondering what's his trigger. He don't seem like he really close to nobody. So if you out here by yourself and something like that pop off, how do you pull yourself back from that? So that's gonna be interesting to see. But let's give it up to the young one out here channeling the OG, and he out here taking off 3 heads at once.
Hinokami Kagura.
He swooped through like the Love Girl sword. He swooped through like, you know what I'm saying? So he remembers the feeling of the
fighting
sun breathing.
And fighting the upper six, and yeah.
So that's gonna come in handy. Like the more he uses it, the better he'll get with it or whatever.
Yeah.
But the fact that like now, just imagine how OP I feel like he could be. He just got a regular sword right now, and she put her blood on it and made it flame. So if you get the OG sword, who could do that shit anyway, and then she do that too, they coming for that ass moves on. So he can die by being beheaded though, because the dude just said this episode that was the only Hashira like back him in a corner and almost behead him. So I just feel like beheading Muzan would be too simple, unless he just got some ignorant ass powers to where you can't get close to him at all. But that's crazy. That was a good ass episode, but that shit felt like it was like 5.
I just want to know how he died.
I just feel like he could have died of old age, cause that shit was 300 years ago. Like, you gotta remember, the sword is from 300 years ago. If he a regular person, you gonna die eventually. So that's why I feel like all the people he helped kept passing that shit down, and the people who couldn't handle it ended up making those different breathing techniques. And it's like you get lucky every once in a generation. You get like that anomaly child that's like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But I don't.
But
I
it's
don't.
like,
I don't think
I
it's
feel
just.
like-
I don't think it's just him.
I think it's the Miss Boy too because they say he was a prodigy.
No. I'm saying I think it's Tanjiro and Nezuko.
I
It's
do
just-
think it's a culmination of them both. They
I just
kinda
feel like
showed that.
the only reason she's not able to do it is because she's a demon,
Yeah.
and so. But her blood demon art, it's like fire.
That's why I feel like they kind of teased it to where he made it the same as the other dude, but he needed Nezuko's help. So that's why I feel like they both gonna have to defeat Muzan, which I would love because he took out both of their family, and you the reason I'm a demon. So I'd be okay with both of them defeating him. But I just feel like a lot of the people who could have been like Tanjiro's level might have gotten like snuffed out before they reached their potential. Cause just imagine, like we wouldn't have Tanjiro if he was at home that day. Like if that man didn't stop him from going home that day,
Yep.
like fate didn't intervene. You know what I'm saying? He literally would have been dead too. And Nezuko, if she still would have made it, would have just been a demon. Like,
Yeah.
so it's like I just feel like there's more people during this 300 years that could have been. But I feel like Muzan kept finding a way to get rid of them bitches because look at how he pulled up on them. So that's why I just feel like he's been actively making sure they can't pass this shit on like that. So that's probably why Tanjiro Daddy said in the episode that the earrings needed to be passed out uninterrupted. Because he probably trying to take all the motherfuckers out before you could get somebody else that... Because when you think about it and you think about lineage and stuff like that, there's always that one ancestor that you're gonna look just like. You might not know that shit, but it's somebody that looked just like you at some point in your family or close.
That's why I feel like at the end of this, Tanjiro is gonna die, because if he kills Muzan, I feel like he's gonna kill him, but he's gonna succumb to his injuries by the end of it, and like he's gonna die because it's gonna be no need to pass this shit on because he's gone, he's dead, and like if Muzan is dead. I feel like that's it. Once Muzan is dead, even the Demon Slayer Corps has no purpose. So that's gonna be disbanded. And everybody's gonna live peacefully. And like maybe Nezuko is gonna have a son or something and then
I do feel like they're gonna turn her back human. I feel like they're gonna find a way to turn them back human because that lady is still collecting them blood samples too. But I mean, I would hate for it to go down like that after everything, but cause that would hurt. I ain't gonna lie. He's one of the most pure kids I've ever seen in the anime. His spirit, even while doing all this, is still pure. So it will hurt. I won't lie. But
only him and Gon, like those two are on par for me.
Oof.
Like when it
Just
comes
remembering what happened with Gon, bro.
Like those two are the most purest kids you've ever seen in anime. Tanjiro and Gon.
Yeah.
They're just pure, man. Like,
but it's just I don't know. I'm just wondering, like, are we gonna get this straight through, or are we getting more movies? Or I wonder just like how they're gonna do this. But it just felt so quick. Like we saw Tanjiro do something. The Mist Boy is like in a predicament where he can't even breathe right now. And then the Love Hashira did help rescue the village chief. But so I'm wondering, it must be something else with the sword making that makes it important, because they were right at the shed. He could have just grabbed his sword and started using it, but they was like they had to get it to the village chief. So it must be something he does to it at the end to make it more special, which is how it turned colors or how it does what it needs to or whatever. It got to be like something like that, because if not, we could have just started using it right then. But him using a cracked and chipped sword and still doing the shit that he doing is wild. But yeah. I'm thinking during this fight is gonna bring back his memories, and that's probably gonna like awaken something in him a little. Cause if he cold now, like with his memories, what he's gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Anybody else? I know if on Patreon or YouTube, wherever you are, let me know if this episode felt like it was like 3 minutes to you. Be
this
fucking for real.
So
that shit was moving.
It's so fast. I always watch them again multiple times.
Oh,
because
yeah.
I always pick up something that I missed.
We gotta go watch it on the 4K TV now. Like,
but I don't think the demon is done because
hell no.
I feel like they didn't do it simultaneously. Like, yeah, he cut the other 3 heads off, but I feel like the other dude probably had like just did it. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel, because they didn't start disintegrating and like that. It's definitely gonna be a bigger fight.
You wouldn't have teased old girl's sword like that if it was gonna be like that. Like, it was nice.
So are they gonna keep them all separate though, or are they gonna have to fight both of them together? I wonder. You know what I'm saying? Like, are they gonna like come together or this just? But like, I still kind of want to know how he figured out where this place was. They do so much to keep it secret. I'm like,
bro,
I get him being in the base and popping from place to place, but I'm still trying to understand how y'all figured out what his word, because I think they only let the Swordsmith travel during the day because demons aren't normally out. So how did y'all get here?
And their memories transfer to Muzan, right?
Yeah.
So they gotta move. Even when they kill, they got to go.
Yeah, that's why I said. That's why
That's
why I said they gonna have to move now because they found them. Like, they don't have no choice.
Like, I know they.
And then you gotta start all that shit over. So there's still like a gap in time that if somebody need a sword that y'all down for the count, that's still a blow to them because you gotta pick up and move somewhere else that's secret to where can't nobody else find. Like, you gotta redo this whole secret routine somewhere else and then rebuild all these places. Some of these people are dying. Like, they just showed 5 people that were technically dead.
So they got clans inside of the Swordsmith village. Like, oh, you the head of this, you the head of the charcoal, you the head of the all. Like, bro, that's crazy.
But it makes sense because then you got to keep this going.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it going. That's what made me say that's why. Like, where are all the women? Because there are all these men. Somebody had to make these men. Where are all these women at? So they must. Like,
maybe the women are in another village and they'll move to that.
Maybe I don't think they'll move where the women are. I think because they probably pregnant. You know what I'm saying? That's too much of a danger too.
True, but if that's the contingency plan, if you have to go there next, move, and like you already got a second and third base set up, you never know when these motherfuckers might find you.
It may be like they might, with the contingencies of getting here. I would assume they do maybe have like a backup place or whatever. That would be cool.
Fuck out of here.
But I just feel like, because they be talking about finding brides and stuff like that. Like, I wonder how they vet people. Because the bride could, like, talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder how they vet them. It got to be some kind of, like, when you think about back in the day, you have arranged marriages and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But, like, still finding a bride. And then I'm like, but I'm thinking maybe they just see them and maybe they don't know shit either. Like, I come see you when I see you and we do whatever. And then, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it'd be on some shit like that, too. But it's just wild, and so the Ubu Yashiki man is the one that's over the demon core, because they was like, this gonna be a blow, and then even he, you know what I'm saying, might be able to find him next. But that's wild. But imagine, I'm just trying to understand, like, I'm waiting to see the backstory on the first Hashira and the dude that's the demon with the 6 eyes. Like, I'm waiting to see, like, when they get to background on that. Because they keep flashing how, you know what I'm saying, Muzan got scared by Odu. Like, all these demons are seeing it now when they fighting Tanjiro. We saw it with 6. Now we seeing it with 4. I don't know if 5 gonna see it. Don't really matter. But Akaza, like, I don't know. That's why I was like, it's something about Akaza that makes me feel like he gonna be the one that helps beat Muzan. But it's like, how do you do that when he can literally, y'all was sharing memories? Like, he can see everything that's going on, and then when his cells, you know, like, whenever they interact with Tanjiro or whatever, you know, like, they seeing shit too. So I'm like, how do you get around that?
Like I said, you remember what I said? When he died, he gonna tell it all.
But I just feel
I feel like when he's dying, he go, like, you know, that big ass, what's that council called? That place they were when they first met up this season. All the
oh, you talking about that house? The
big ass
infinite
whatever
infinity. I don't know, because I keep wanting to say that it's Infinity Castle. I keep wanting to say the Infinite Corridor, but that's from the vampire shit.
Okay,
with Dracula.
Okay, but like, I get you. So let's just say when he's dying, he gonna be like, "This is how you get there," and like he'll probably tell them how to get there, how to beat.
What if they find it without him telling it? Though?
Ooh, that'll be cold. That'll be cold.
But like, you know what I just thought about though?
Go ahead.
So, like, the lady can summon demons. Then what if she can summon anybody in there? Well, no, because then they could have just been dead. That he could have just got rid of the problem.
Yeah,
so
he could have just called Tanjiro there.
Yeah, I was like, he could have been just got rid of the problem if that's the case.
Now, demons, I can understand. Maybe demons, like, but no, he would have been able to get Nezuko. But then again, she is special, so maybe he can't summon her there.
I don't know how that shit works.
I don't know either. That shit is, we just be coming up with shit. Yeah. Y'all, we gonna get up out of here though. Kimetsu no Yaiba, bro.
This shit is wild, y'all. We just 5 episodes in and they couldn't fuck up like this shit going off next week or something. They already couldn't out.
Like, how many episodes is it?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't know?
I feel like it's at least 12 or 13 because the last arc was 11.
Like, what are y'all don't know shit? Like, let me know how many episodes it is, bro. Like, we finna be battling for the next few weeks, bro. Like, but that's what I like, though. I get it.
I hope we get 13. That'll put us like July. It might be like enough episodes to make it till the next big animes come out. That's what I was like. I don't know though.
So that's at least to the end of June.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We got at least another maybe like
8.
Maybe 8.
7 to 8.
Yeah, somewhere up in there, but
it's no more than 13 episodes. I know that. If it's more than 13, I'll be like, how the fuck?
It could be depending on if they just show like an episode going into the next arc. If it ain't nothing big, like it could be 1 or 2. Cause you know how they have them. Like you had that little episode where Tanjiro had to heal and train his little training before he got here. They could choose to do that at the end of this instead of the beginning of the next. And just, but I don't know. They could just hit you with a teaser to be like, you know, I don't know. I know they make their money with Demon Slayer, so I just feel like they're gonna do another movie situation. I don't know if it's gonna be like the last one where you get like the big fight at the end of this and then the piece of the next one, or if they're gonna do like a whole movie.
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. If I was doing this, I'm gonna be 100. I would make the Muzan fight a movie. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I would, because think of the budget on that shit.
It's
and think about how much money that's gonna make.
If that's the end, they may choose to end it with a movie.
I would like the train arc movie.
That's
Muzan
why
fight. I feel like that. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. In the
that's why I'm surprised they didn't do Attack on Titan.
Because I'm not gonna respond on YouTube because y'all motherfuckers. I know y'all motherfuckers be spoiling. So what I'm gonna do, Patreon, let me know. How do you feel? Do you feel like the last big fight should be like a $10 million budget? Big
I know
ass
what the
movie?
fuck I meant to tell you.
What's up?
So remember last week we was trying to guess how old Muzan was, and they was like, if you go back to the first season, the dude that trained Tanjiro said that Muzan, somebody said that Muzan in the first season was over 1,000 years old. So that's crazy. If dude is just 300 years old, so that means you've been around way before any of this shit even got cracking. So how, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? If this dude that almost defeated you is 300 years old, what if we thinking about this wrong?
Go ahead.
What if the dude that's the number one, what if he older than the dude that's 300? We thinking they could have been brothers or whatever.
Oh, so what if he's
been older and this dude is a descendant and
of
chose
him.
not to go that way? Yeah.
Oh, I get you. So the dude that is the number one, upper rank one,
the one with the 6
was
eyes.
human.
Mm-hmm.
He was fighting Muzan. Muzan turned him, but he had a child.
Or something like
Just
that.
like Tanjiro family had kids like his dad, and it just got passed on down.
Like
But-
it could be the brother thing, but then it also could be that now knowing how old Muzan is. But at the same time, I don't know how old the first demon is. I don't want to know. I'm just saying like that's a theory. But I don't know, because I don't think none of them will be that old though, because they all seem like they've been like 100 some years old. Like it seemed like that's something he just did as the Demon Slayer core. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have had a need for nobody back then. It was just him, because like I said, he already seemed like he don't like them. So he wouldn't have had a need for them until the Demon Slayer core started growing and you got more stronger people. That's probably when he started making like the upper rank demons. So, but if you've been out here like 1,000 years by yourself, like going through this, like what happened to make you a demon if you're that old? That's what I'm just like. Let me find out this on some Ymir shit from Attack on Titan. He just rubbed the wrong thing in nature and fucking can't turn into a damn demon. I don't know. My man ate the wrong salad.
Like I said, like that Michael Jackson had vitiligo, some kind of skin
could be
disease
that.
or something, and tried to cure it because he hate change.
I know. That man could have ate the wrong salad. Demon.
Well, only in America where you
Went
eat
vegan.
salad in.
Demon. Let me see. Ate the wrong cow. Demon. I don't know, but if he over 1,000 years old and this dude is only 300 that almost bodied him, what's wrong?
Why is this not moving?
I mean, it should be fine when it go off. But if dude is 300 years old and he's 1,000, that's a 700 year gap. So like for 700 years, you just been running around trying to figure out what the fuck to do with yourself. That's all I'm just saying. So I do hope we get backstory on Muzan, because if you are 1,000+ years old, that's crazy to me. Like how I gotta see a beginning of how all that happened and how we end up even getting the Demon Slayers and all that shit. But we gonna go. Y'all know we gonna be back next week.
Thank y'all for the support. For reactions on Patreon.
Yes.
It's so much better over there. Trust me. It's worth it. It's Trey.
And it's Tosh.
Real.
You already watched, so you might as well subscribe, please.